3, 2, 1, go. A few days ago, I challenged my friend to a Skyblock Ironman Race for a week. Who could get the furthest? He accepted it, so now I present Ironman. I started off playing normal Skyblock like an absolute loser. I then began dream speedrunning over to the hub. This is not sped up, I actually went this fast. Real. My next priority was to get some collections for minions and for Skyblock XP, so I did a very large amount of farming. Here is a compilation of all of the farming I did. This lasts for 2 minutes. You are going to get very bored, but do not click off the video, because afterwards you get to see more compilations. I was killing cows and now I'm doing mushrooms. No, this is the priority, we must continue. Alright, and there we go, we've got full leaflet armor. Oh, some guy's scamming in.
Nice.
I've got mushroom armor, so not leaflet. Best in the game. Not on this. In fact, I'd be surprised if you managed to get a recon on this. You know what, you're probably pretty bored. Here's some racing content. Yes, this is all of the content you get. I sped it up by 32 times. You happy now? This is your exciting content. Now back to boring farming compilations. Increase the amount of grinding you are doing. Now I'm just trying to work up my farming skill level. So I'm just trying to reforge my staff, get a bit more money for general needs. And I decide to start doing some pumpkin farming. I'll participate in a Jacobs contest, do a bit of potato farming. And no, I'm not a Technoblade knockoff because I have potato farming. I'm going to be the first person to do mellow farming now. I decided my main goal from now should be to try and get the Raider's Axe. The Raider's Axe is a great mid-game weapon. My goal with it is to be able to one-tap Crypt Ghouls, and I can get XP from these Crypt Ghouls so I can go to the End Island, and I can get the Void Sword from the End Island and get good at the game. So of course if you need money, what better way to do it than mining sand with a golden shovel? I didn't make this up. This is actually an early game money-making method. I didn't make this game. Whoever did is a maniac. I decided to craft my sand into enchanted sand because now I can get carpentry XP, which is useless but gives me like 2 health, and in Skyblock that 2 health is important. I sell the rest of it and actually get 11,000 coins. I do this quest where I get a free pickaxe. He wants him to return the pickaxe, but I just take it anyway because I'm a terrible person. I then get this pickaxe. Now the reason I'm getting this pickaxe is actually quite interesting. When I go to the deep caverns and I go to get the lapis quarry, I then go over here, talk to this lapis miner. Yes, I know, it's easy to get the 2 miners confused. I actually get a compactor from that for giving him an iron pickaxe. Why am I mining redstone now? To get the redstone minion, which allows me to get more redstone. Why do I need more redstone? So I can get this bag. Why do I need this bag? Because it's OP. I also want to get this, so I can go down to a mine full of dwarves. I do not know how this works. I do not know who made this game, and why they did it. If someone could explain to me why this is logical, then please do. I then also get emeralds, because why not? I've now got diamonds and emeralds, which allows me to get those minions, so that I can get more enchanted ores, so go down to this mine full of dwarves. So here I level up my Skyblock XP and get the diamond minion. But why do I need this? Because it's OP. So here I'm going to start crafting all the minions. Now, first we craft the redstone minion. For some reason I'm withdrawing 23,000 coins. I need these coins because I need to pay my minion. Just kidding. Minions are free. I'm going to put him on this platform and I'm going to leave him out there for the rest of his life on his own. I'm also going to upgrade him so he has to work harder to fill up his storage. This is not slavery. It's forced labour. I'm now splashing random potions that I bought off a guy who claimed they're potions of enchanting, which allow me to have a sharper sword. I feel like these are performance-enhancing drugs. Yes, I can do these upgrades for amazing things, such as 4 mining fortune. Spiders die. Why am I killing spiders now? I don't know. There's no plotline in this. I'm just killing spiders, and now I'm going over to a wolf who gives me a wolf... Wait, what? So that pet is actually really useful, because now it allows me to combo people. I don't know how this works. I've now decided to go back here and kill some skeletons. Yes, there is no plot line. I'm killing everything. I also make this absolutely insane clutch. I am the new dream. I must have gone insane from doing all that digging, because now I'm just randomly killing myself over and over again, trying to jump down a hole in a cave full of spiders. And I'm now trying to speak to a fairy, giving her souls. I feel like Hypixel Skyblock might be... It's to simulate insanity. You're just doing the same things over and over again. Why, I can't reach that soul. I can't... No, yeah, I'll get this one. Oh no, I'm stuck. Wait, can I get myself out? Oh, look, I got shears. No, I've broken the game now. What have I done? After going insane from Skyblock, I was sent to a therapist for a day. I managed to get back and saw that I had some cobblestone to collect. Ah yes, 64 cobblestone and 2 stacks of redstone. God, you gotta love Skyblock. I then run over here and talk to these people. They want some wheat. So I go and get them some wheat. They're not giving me anything in return. They then try to convince me to buy something off wish.com. Like, they want me to buy this biofuel for 20,000 coins. Of course I'm not doing that. So you know what I'm going to do instead? A Slayer. That's much more useful. And for doing this, I'm going to get a total of 5 Revenant XP. That is insane. Zombie Slayer XP. We've got 5, and now we can get a Wand of Healing. Not. So now we're going to go and talk to this thaumatologist. Somehow he turns my bag of little trinkets into something ridiculously OP. I'm also now talking to some random guy and selling all my stuff to them, probably being scammed. Now I'm now back in the Obsidian Sanctuary because I want to get some kills to farm combat XP. Because again, I want to go to the end. I want to do end content. And I managed to get my warrior level to 7. That's nowhere near the end. This is disappointing. So now my main plan is to make the new minions. I managed to get the diamond minions after quite a bit of grinding in the diamond mines. Yes, that took me quite a bit of grinding. Shush, I'm early game. And then go and do some emeralds. Do some emeralds, hold up. I managed to make this talisman. It's quite decent. I then go into my storage. Oh look, I got auto pickup. That means that blocks now magically fly towards me and don't stab me. Yeah, a sword can magically automatically pick up and fly into my face now. I'm now going to randomly run over here because there is no plotline in this. I do not know what I am doing. I then decide to leave this minion here. He can keep the others company. I make 1 chest to store everything that they make. The next day I went to the Jerry's workshop. Since the event had started now, I went around getting some gifts and then did the frozen chicken race. This was to get the frozen chicken talisman, which is quite a decent early game talisman, and it's easy to get, and 5 Skyblock XP. So now, the main reason I'm here is to get gifts. Gifts can give money and North Stars, and I want this to get some decent later game stuff. So then, I decided to defend the village by defending the presents from these people, and I kill them. But then the moment we finish the raid, and I've defended the presents, I get to steal the presents I was defending. This is Skyblock logic, don't ask me. The next thing I did was go down to a cave in the ice, which is one of the best places is to get these gifts and in turn get North Stars and coins for the items I want to purchase. I then managed to get a glacial fragment, which is used for later on. I started doing some more events, and I managed to get some quite high damage on each one, and got some decent rewards. On my last raid, I managed to get 2 red gifts and 6 green gifts, which got me quite a few North Stars, money, and some decent items. The main reason I am doing this, the North Stars, are to get the reindeer pet, which is really useful for something I'm going to be working on. I also went and got a bunch of ice to get the magical water bucket. Now, somehow, this water bucket is used to get an axe that's very good. I did a bunch more grinding in the caves to finish off the North Star, since I needed 60 for the reindeer pet, and I only had 50 after my last event. And after a ton more grinding, I was finally able to purchase the reindeer pet, which is a solid fishing pet for early game. Now, the reason that I wanted this pet, since I hate fishing, is actually just for this ability. The reason is this ability, he doubles pet XP, which means it's good for the XP share core. I then went and did some more mining in the deep caverns to get my collections to upgrade the minions. I did some emerald mining as well, since I hadn't done that much emerald mining at all while playing the game. I also upgraded some of my minions and changed the compactor around to make sure that I would be able to get more on the minions that I needed more of. So now, my main goal is to get to the Dwarven Mines and get my Raider's Axe. Now, the first thing I need to do for my Raider's Axe is fishing. But first, I'm going to look for the Dwarven Mines. So I collected some minions first. As I then went down to the gold mine and spent quite a while mining some gold and iron for some collections. I then did a bunch of enchanting to overhaul my setup, even enchanting my pickaxe, so that now I could do a bit of a trick later on. I enchanted some of my armor and made sure I had protection 5 on all of it. I enchanted my sword with critical 3 and sharpness 3, which was quite good. I bought a bunch of nether wart and blaze powder. This is so I could brew a potion to do a good trick. I also crafted a coal minion to get some unique minion slots. Went and collected the haste potion I got after upgrading it with enchanted redstone, and was now able to insta-mine cobblestone, which would allow me to get the compactor recipe, which would be very, very, very useful. So after a bunch more mining, I finally unlocked enchanted cobblestone, and then was able to unlock the compactor. The next thing I did was some fishing, to get the fish hat. Now the fish hat, weirdly, is used to get the Raider's Axe, which is a really good early game weapon. Don't ask me how this works. Eventually I got all of the fish I needed and managed to get the fish hat. Now I could now go and obtain the Raider's Axe, which cost 130,000 coins, the fish hat, and a few other items. The main one being the magical water bucket. After going over to the Lonely Island, and I did the whole quest needed with all of the mana, etc., and went and purchased my very own Raider Axe. I then reforged it, enchanted it, and even made an experimentation table so I could play some mobile games to get more enchanting XP so I could get better enchants. I did a damage test and I was able to do 821 damage, which I was okay with. It wasn't the best, but I am still fairly early game. I then went and crafted up some diamonds to make enchanted diamonds and was able to go to the Dwarven Mines, something that I've been working towards for a while. I went and bought a decent early game pickaxe, the Mithril pickaxe, which isn't that decent, but it's fairly useful for early game since I can mine titanium. After getting started in the Dwarven Mines, I've somehow glitched the game, so I got a free commission immediately because I joined just as an event ended. I farmed some Ice Walkers next. Now, the reason I'm farming Ice Walkers is for combat XP and also for this thing called Glacier Armor. Glacier Armor is very solid early game. I realised that the Jerry event was back, so I did a bit more farm. But now, the week was up, so I was about to find out the results of who had won the Ironman race. I've got a fractured mithril pickaxe.
I have a sharp diamond sword, promising pickaxe, sweet axe, and golden shovel.
From that, I'm pretty sure we know who's won. He wasn't very active, and I just took advantage. Who's the winner? Who have we decided won? Now, neither of us had actually grinded that much over this, but I hope you still enjoyed the video, and I hope you found it entertaining to watch. I'm going to turn this into another Iron Man series, but this time I'm going to make better quality videos. Thanks for watching, and make sure to subscribe.